Friday night in Drummond, members of the community joined to honor the man who has been their football coach for more than 3 decades. Over a 36-year career, Jim Oberweiser amassed 233 wins, more than any other coach in Montana 8-man football history. Those wins included 5 state championships in 2003, 4, 5, 7, and 9, and the second longest win streak in state history at 45. QSPN Live was on hand for his retirement ceremony. Trojan Athletic Director Sarah Wagner read letters from several alumni who could not attend, followed by a few speakers who took to the podium to congratulate Oberweiser on his career and thank him for the influence he had on their life. Then it was time to hear from the man himself. Here in its entirety is Jim Oberweiser's farewell speech, followed by him running the gauntlet of those who came to say thank you for a great career.
I'd like to be sure to thank Sarah and Brian for everything that they've done this past week. Jody, thank you for putting everything together tonight and assisting with everything. I have a bad habit of having wonderful ideas. I just need somebody to take me in advance to go ahead and finish those ideas. So the boards back there, it was a great start, and I got them started beautifully, but Leslie Santiago finished those. Jody, so thank you very much. They're beautiful. Joe Glenn said when he arrived at the U of M that when he arrived, he received a new car, and he didn't wreck it. And that's kind of how I feel about a lot of our kids. They were a great car. Hopefully I didn't get in their way. Hopefully we were able to do well. So again, that's how I feel about some of these tremendous kids that we've had. And again, we know some of the kids that have had a lot of press, but it's like was mentioned earlier, the Blues Brothers, so many great kids that might not have seen an awful lot of time on the field, but great football players and great kids. I've said this numerous times, but I kind of like it, so I'm going to say it again. They say that we parent the way we were parented, and we teach the way we were taught, and we coach the way we were coached. And I was coached by one of the best, and that was my dad. And if any of you folks are football coaches out there in the back row, if you're looking to go ahead and sit down and talk with a gentleman about run and shoot football, you can give my dad a call. He's in his early 90s, but he'd love to talk football and talk about the run and shoot. We were one of the first schools in Montana to be running that run and shoot. He and my mom were a blessing to us kids. I see some of my siblings with us tonight. We grew up wealthy. My dad was a teacher in a private school. Mom was a nurse. So we grew up wealthy. It wasn't with an awful lot of green in the wallet, but the love and the intention was wonderful. It was really nice to hear Foley say something nice about me in that letter, because if you ever catch 94.1 FM, I'm not getting a lot of nice print from that guy in the morning, but great guy and an awful lot of fun. Chris Anderson, we were in, I mentioned to you kids that you're going to remember these games, okay? We were playing Victor. Mr. Anderson, we ran 27 quick pitch on a 2-point conversion. Chris, being the athlete he was, dove out and tried to go ahead and get the ball across the pylon, and broke his collarbone. We lost him for the entire year. But a tough kid, a good kid. This past fall, during the parent meeting, this young boy came up to me, Jackson Lee, whose family line in football goes on like you would not believe. But he came up and mentioned to me, Coach Oberweiser? I said, yes. He said, your dad coached my grandpa. I was trying to figure that one out. His grandfather was Pete Smith, a great football player out of Anaconda. Larry's always in a hurry. Always in a hurry. So when Larry would come to get his door, he loved to keep his door unlocked. So we had a tendency of going up and always locking the door. I had a tendency of going up and locking his door. So Larry would race up to grab that door and expect it to come open and then snap, and that arm So his right arm today is still a couple inches longer than his left.
And it affected my golf game today, too.
And I'll tell you what, keep your head down. We're talking about Al Platt. I didn't run out the building. I was very composed. I walked rather quickly, walked down the end of the hall, stepped outside and got my composure. But the reason that happened was a couple culprits right in front of me. It might have been April Fool's, or it didn't have to be, but we cut the bottom out of a peanut jar and we filled it with marbles. So now Katie and Maggie and Bridget are out, and it's about 6 in the morning, and poor Al needs to have both knees replaced. Al's looking fantastic, but Al was pretty heavy at that time, so he's down on his hands and his knees. And he reached down to grab this jar, lifts it up, and these marbles go across the tile floor. And here's this giant of a man on all fours trying to pick up these marbles and giggling but swearing that he's going to get even. So that's what led to that. Devin and the 3 Fs. Okay, maybe that's where the grade book came in, Devin, but yeah, we wanted to go ahead and put our faith, and then our family, and then football. And if we could just go ahead and look at those things, then possibly, if we teach the fundamentals, if we play it the right way, then possibly we're going to go ahead and have a good football team as well. The scout team, so much fun. And when am I going to stop playing scout team quarterback? Well, young guy that just walked in a minute ago was one of the reasons why I never learned, Levi. I should have learned, but running that 34 gear, we're going to run at this and our opponent. So I'm going to go ahead and come right down the line. Let the end go, guys. All optional. Let them go. All optional. There's a beautiful picture over here of Levi. Levi played for the Saints, Carroll College, and recruited to play in the NFL. And I'm going to come down and run option football, Levi. Not the best idea. On Tuesdays, we used to have a program with our Blues Brothers called Drive for 5. And Drive for 5 was when our varsity had to go ahead and drive the length of the field 5 different times, no penalties, no offsides, no mess up. If you messed up, we'll go back to the 15-yard line, we're going to run another drive. There were so many times with our Blues Brothers, Ben and Blake Hockman and these kids, that with all modesty, they might have been the second best team in the conference. So now we're going to be playing against these guys on Tuesday. Maybe we didn't get great workout on Saturdays, but because of our bench, and I've said this so many times, the strength of the team is the bench. We had our best workouts on those Tuesdays because we had such great kids, such great kids who were working on our bench as our backup kids, the Blues Brothers. I'm very, very thankful for being here, and I'd like to thank the school board for giving me the opportunity to coach here. We've had a wonderful time over the last couple of years, and I'm grateful, incredibly grateful to the school board for giving me the opportunity. Parents, I'd love to thank you for giving me the opportunity to work with your kids. I see the Lacey's out here. I told their son one time that I wanted a hole big enough on Saturday that I could walk my wife and kids through it, and they usually came through. I'm probably more comfortable sitting here or standing here if I were up on the field and I could be picking grass than to stand here. But again, I'm incredibly thankful for everything. One of the things that made me a little bit more comfortable in standing up in here and being here tonight was the thought that I could be with some of you folks and we could be looking at some of these pictures and we could be telling some stories afterwards. And maybe the stories could be true. It doesn't. Anyhow, I can't thank you enough. Jody, kids, everyone. Again, can't thank you enough. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Leslie Kahn for making these plaques for us. One of these will hang in our gym, and one of them is for Coach to take home and add to his shrine of football memorabilia that his wife kindly brought up tonight. So, Leslie made these. Coach Jim Oberweiser, a lifetime of coaching. Coach O, we are so appreciative and honored to have had you in our football program for the last 36 years. Your commitment to excellence and dedication to the countless young men that you have coached is second to none. Your accomplishments of amassing the most victories in Class C 8-man football, winning the most state championships and the most consecutive state championships are well respected across the state and will stand in the record books for the ages. Thank you for so many years of running a respectable program that was able to achieve so much success. Thank you, Coach O. And thanks everybody for coming. We have lots of memories to share over there. Feel free to, there's coffee, lunch, and desserts in the cafeteria over here. So if you'd like to grab something and come out and mingle with Coach O. We also have a championship video that was compiled in 2009 when they won their last state title that will run on the screen up here. I think it's about half an hour long if you want to grab a dessert and watch that. But personally, I'm glad that my son got to play for you for a year. I appreciate everything you do for them. Thanks for everything, Coach O.
For QSPNLive.com, this is Tim Allen reporting.